How are you today?
Good, thank you. How about you?
Good. We want to know a little bit about Pat's Place. When you first opened it, what was your target audience?
Well, I thought it would be college students and local working people. The drinking age at that time was 18, so the entire college was old enough to have a beer, and it started out with a lot of college students as our business.
How have you seen the changes from when you first opened to right now?
Whew, it's 43 years, so good night. Well, there there are not a lot of changes inside here, the way it looks, except that we didn't have a lot of pictures on the walls back then, so that's increased in number. There's been some changes in the kitchen and the storage room and coolers and all that stuff. So I don't know how to narrow down something that you might want to know about. I mean, 43 years is twice your age, right? Yeah. No, it's changed a lot. The idea was to have deli sandwiches and soup, and we had potato chips. We had canned drinks because I couldn't get, well, no, that was before we could get I couldn't get a dispenser. So we had canned drinks, and we had beer. We didn't have wine, and the sandwich menu was pretty short. Wasn't a whole lot of it. We had, you could design your own sandwiches, or I think at that time we had one named sandwich, the special. Now, since then, we've just expanded that thing a whole lot. During the first year, I guess it was probably 2 or 3 months in, this guy stopped by and said, "You should do pizza." And I said, "Well, how in the world am I going to do pizza? I don't have anything to cook pizzas with. I don't have room. The kitchen is much bigger now than it was then." And he said, "Well, I'll get you a little oven, and we'll supply the materials. If you buy our materials, you can use our little ovens." And he said, "I'll fix some pizzas tonight." It was a busy night, and just take them around and let everybody try it. So we did, and everybody loved it.
I like the style of everything. You can see it's got a bunch of old pictures right everywhere. And for all the holidays, they always do something to theme it. And the pool here is also nice, and the best beer in town.
I got here at 7 in the morning, and I didn't leave till 11 or 12 at night. I did that 6 days a week. I only had one person working for me. And then I'd come on Sundays, and I had to clean up. I mopped and swept and mopped and got everything ready. So, yeah, it was real tough. And it was so tough that I was ready to get out of it after about 6 months. And, well, I guess it was more like eight months, 6 or 8 months. Anyway, and this guy said he'd like to manage it. So this fellow managed it for me, and I didn't work here much. I would come in at night and on Saturdays, and I taught high school instead. And I did that. I had a manager for a lot of years, for 20 years. And then in 2000, I started running it myself. I left my other jobs because I had other jobs that I did, which was great because it allowed me to keep the business going without depending on it for an income. And so I was able to manage the thing from a distance, although I was here a lot. I worked Friday nights. I was here on Saturdays. I was here a lot of evenings, in addition to doing my full-time other job. Liked it. I liked it, and I had good employees, and I felt some commitment to them, to keep them employed, and I liked having the business, and I figured I keep plowing money back in and not take it out, that it would grow and hopefully last a long time, and that's the way it worked out so far. It can always fail. Businesses can fail.
We hope not.
No, I hope not too.
Did you think you'll be as big as you are now?
No, I didn't. I really didn't know. I think I was kind of blissfully ignorant. So I didn't know that we would have as many employees and have as much business, and have the kind of varied menu and So yeah, it's a great thing that I really didn't know how it was going to go. I wanted it to last, but I wasn't sure. You know, I always thought there's a chance that this could all fall apart.
What do you think makes Pat's Place so unique, other than like places like Romanov?
Well, just because we've been here so long, and I mean we're serving adult grandchildren of our original customers, and so we have people that have moved away, that when they come back to visit or come back to see family, they come in here.
Just laid back, just a hometown place. It's just fun to come hang out here. Sure.
You think you got the best beer in town too?
I like to drink here.
I don't know. It's people like it. They like the atmosphere. I think our employees are great, and they treat people real well, and our food's real good, and so that combination of things, and so it's been 43 years of evolution.